I believe if something happens to me, it happens for a reason. If I wouldn't have retired early, I would have never got a physical, and they would have never found this cancer. It might have spread by then.
Don was diagnosed with limited stage small cell lung cancer. It is fast growing, and it has the ability to spread from the lung where it starts to other parts of the body very quickly. About 10 to 15% of patients are surviving at 5 years, and the average person lives about a year and a half.
A lot of people feel sorry for themselves, and it doesn't do any good. You know, how come I got cancer and you don't? You can't think that way. You have to have a positive attitude.
Don received 5 cycles of chemotherapy first and had a very nice response, but still had disease in his lung. And then I gave radiation for over 6 weeks. And by the time we finished the program of chemotherapy and radiation, he had had what we call a complete response, where when we imaged him after all of the treatment, there was no evidence of any cancer. But the problem is with small cell, it likes to move, it can come back.
They said your chances of catching brain cancer is 50%. Or you can have 15 treatments of radiation on your brain. What would you like to do? And I said, pretty simple. So I had 15 treatments of radiation on my brain.
By giving radiation and sterilizing the brain tissue from these microscopic cancer cells, we promote a survival advantage, and people who do it live longer.
I was treated at Siteman St. Peter's, and it's 3 miles from my house. My wife drove me for a while, and then I could drive myself.
To be able to travel just a few minutes from your home and get your treatment, or to be able to have loved ones come up easily and sit with you, really does help your quality of life. Because the truth of the matter is, going through cancer therapy is not easy. We want to make it as easy as possible, but still provide the same quality of care and the access to clinical studies that can be life-changing.
The quality of the care I received was excellent, and the people there were great, the doctors were great. Siteman is, everybody's friendly. I didn't meet one person in there, any of the staff, that was grouchy, I guess you would say, or had a bad day. I would recommend them to anybody that's going to start cancer treatment.
I don't even think his treatment was completed when he started to show that he had an interest in volunteering at the Siteman Cancer Center in St. Peter's. And his favorite, I think, is participating with the support dog program that comes in weekly with animals to visit patients and family members.
I can help other people out. That's the way I look at it. When I go into Siteman all the time, I'm always talking to somebody that's there for treatments and trying to help them out. So, I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I just give them my experience that I've had going through it.
I think Don has a real survivor personality. I give a lot of the credit to his successful treatment to the doctors and the nurses and the therapists who delivered his care. I give Don all the credit, though, for his mental state going through that treatment and then his survival attitude post his treatment.
I feel I'm cured, so I can go around and say I'm cancer-free for 5 years. A lot of people don't make it, and but I'm thankful that I'm here.